Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hola a todos, konnichiwa, I'm Dante. Well, if you saw the last video of the trailers about CASTORICE, you will know that this video was coming. I will talk about the characters that will come in the next version, the 3.2, that is released tomorrow, I think. And I will talk a little about the new characters, if they are worth it or not, my opinion about the 4 stars, the icons, and more or less a summary about the banners that will come in the next version. So nothing more to say, let's go with the video. Okay, so this will be the first banner that we'll get. We'll have the 5-star CASTORICE, okay, the new character, Lycon, and as a 4 stars we will have Pela, Gallagher, and Lynx. Okay, this banner is very interesting and I will explain why. First of all, let's start with the 5-star. CASTORICE. Okay, CASTORICE will be a quantum character following the path of remembrance, the new mechanic of the game. She will have a minion, well in this case a giant, is a dragon and it's very big. What is her role? Her role is a DPS, basically, but it's a little special. Why? Because if you didn't saw the video of keeping up with Star Rail about CASTORICE, do it, because there you will see all that she does as in the gameplay, because she does a lot. She attacks without wasting skill points, that's very important, but the counterpart is that she drains HP of all your characters. That's the counterpart, it is what it is. For that it's very important to have a very good healer on the team. A very good one. Later I will talk about that, but let's focus in CASTORICE. Okay. Apart of that, as you know, or if you don't know, she has a global passive that when a character dies, that character will come to life again and at 1 HP. That's important to know. And if you don't heal that character at the end of the turn, that character will die. That's what they said. We'll see how it really works in the gameplay, but they say that. Also, she will revive all the characters that are dead in the same turn. So, for example, well, that's what I understand. If one character dies for one attack and then another one dies in another attack in the same turn, both of them will come to life again. That's what they said. I don't know if it's literally like that or it's only in the same attack. If, for example, a boss nukes your team and 2 or 3 of your characters are dead, then all of them will recover at 1 HP. That's important. Okay, what else? Well, the minion, the dragon. It's very special too. As you know, all the minions in Amphoreos has their own HP bar. So, the dragon, when you have full HP and the dragon use the ult, the HP of the dragon will divide in 3 parts, more or less, 3 or 4, I think it's 3. Each part will consume HP of the dragon, but he will do more damage. And when the HP goes to 0, he will activate the ultimate and will nuke the enemy team and will heal all your characters. That's insane, by the way. Also, the skill of the dragon will not spend skill points, that's insane too, but will also consume your HP like CASTORICE, is the same, basically the same. So that's a summary more or less about the kit of CASTORICE. When you receive damage, CASTORICE will charge her passive, that is the dragon. When the passive reach 100%, the dragon can be activated. How you can activate it, how can you charge the passive? Like I said, with taking damage or healing your characters. Both mechanics are good for that. Then with the dragon the same. When you take damage, the dragon will get HP, and when you heal your character, the dragon will get HP. But when the dragon attack, you will lose HP. That's important. And the ultimate, like I said, if the dragon has a lot of HP, he can attack more times and will do more damage. When the HP goes to 0, activate the second ultimate and will heal your characters. And the global passive that revives your allies. That's more or less the summary of CASTORICE, okay? Okay, here we have the icon. The important thing, okay, increases match HP 30%, that's important for her kit, as we know. And this is the key of the icon. When the wearer or their memo speed loses HP during their turn, the wearer gains Death Flower, which allows the wearer and the memo speed to ignore 30% of target's defense when dealing damage. For 2 turns, That's insane because, as I said, CASTORICE will do an insane amount of damage, and it's like on 30% of ignore the defense. It's insane. This is incredible. I mean, this is broken. Also, it's not the end. When the wearer's memo sprint disappears, your turn will advance at 12%. That's very good for attack again to gain more charges or for activate again your memo sprint. This effect can trigger of one time, and the trigger con resets every time that the wearer uses the ultimate. The ultimate of CASTORICE is using the dragon, as I explained it. So every time that you use the ultimate and summon the dragon, the count will go to 0, and when the dragon dies, then this passive will activate again, so you will gain another 12% of speed. More or less, basically it's a summary like that. And that's CASTORICE, an insane character. I will enjoy her a lot. By the way, personal thoughts about the global passive. I'm okay with it. I mean, I understand that people it's afraid that this will go out of hand in the future, that a lot of characters will have crazy global passives. I'm fine with it. I know it's power creep, but the games usually evolve. I played other gachas and I'm fine with it. I mean, I take it. I'm okay with the power creep. Not super power creep and not super fast, but with time, I understand that the old units will get worse than the new one. It's a game and they need to do money with this. I understand this. For me, it's not a big deal. This passive, or this global passive, is not a big deal. Maybe in the future will be a problem. I don't know, but for now, I'm okay with it. Then we go to the 4 stars. All of them are very important with CASTORICE, and I will explain why. First of all, Pela. For me, Pela, like I said and a lot of times, is the best 4-star in the game. She lowers the defense of all the enemies and very fast, because her energy, the energy that you need for the ultimate is very low, so you can spam the ultimate if you have a good set in her. So, Pela, very good one. Gallagher, very important too as a healer, because when he uses the ultimate, all the characters that attack in their turn, they will heal for, I think, 2 turns, if I'm not wrong, or 3, I don't remember, but something like that. So he's very good for CASTORICE because he will heal the team, and every character will heal themselves when they attack, so CASTORICE will gain a lot of charge for the passive very fast. What else? Things. More or less the same as Gallagher. As a healer, she will heal, so CASTORICE will get more energy for the ultimate and for the passive. If I need to choose Gallagher or Lynx, I think Gallagher will be better for what I say, because Gallagher is like a domain expansion that affect all your characters. When they attack, they will heal, and that's very good for CASTORICE. Lynx don't have that effect, but as a healer, it's very useful for her too. So if you don't have Gallagher, you can use Lynx. But for me, the better healer probably will be, well, Lynxia is not a bad option too, because as a Gallagher, he does a field for heal your team, and has also auto heal and heals a lot, so it's a very good option for CASTORICE. Lynxia is a very good option too, because she heals with her skill, she heals with her ultimate, and has the passive of the bunny that heals with her own turn, so you have 3 healing effect on field with Lynxia, and has auto heal when you reach, I think it's 40% of your HP in a character. She will activate a passive for heal your team, so it's very good for CASTORICE. All of them are very good, not gonna lie, but if I need to choose a healer, well, in my case will be Lynxia, Lucha Huohuo, and Gallagher, Lynx, and Natasha. I think it's all of them, if I'm not wrong. Well, that's my order. Maybe the next version will have another healer, as you know, the new character. I don't remember the name, but maybe she will be better for CASTORICE. I don't know. I don't see leaks, so I don't know if she will be good or not. Okay, that's the first banner. Let's see the runes. Well, this Lycon is very good for damage. This is for nihility. I have this Lycon in my Kafka, and she does a very good work. This Lycon is for healer, it's okay. And I don't remember the Lycon, so I can explain nothing about this. I'm sorry. The runes. We have 3 runes with the first banner. We have Fugue For me, Fugue is a very important character because I play a lot with the Super Break team, and she is a very important part for that team. She buffs Rappa, that is my damage dealer in the team, and Firefly sometimes. And she does a very good damage by herself, so it's very important for me. So if you want Fugue, you can pull without problem because she is very useful. Also, it's a must pull. For me, not, because the Super Break team can work with the MC if you have him well built. But it's a very big win if you have her, because then you can replace your MC and put the MC in another team like I do in the Remembrance team, because I don't have Sunday. I skipped him and I don't care about him, basically. Then I put the MC with the Remembrance characters and they will perform good enough. So Fugue is a very good one. She does a lot of break damage, it's insane. Put a debuff in the enemy, so that works with Acheron too if you want to play with them together, because she's an elite, so she works very good with Acheron. And she's very good. I don't have the icon. It's good too, but for me it's not super important. We have different options for her, so you can pull her without problem and don't have the icon, she will work fine. I get between 100 and 300 sometimes doing damage with her, doing break damage, so it's insane. Next one, JIAOQIU. I don't have him, I skipped him because I don't like his design. I know he's very good also with Acheron. He buffs her a lot with the buffs in the enemy. So I know he's good, but I don't like it too much because it's... how to say it? He needs to be with Acheron, because out of that team he will perform very bad, in my opinion. So it's a restrictive character like Fugue, more or less. It's more or less, well, you can work also with Acheron, you have two very good teams with her, but JIAOQIU is more restrictive. So I don't think it's a bad option for pull for him, because I know he is good, but if you're not sure about him, I think it's the best to skip him. Then, Acheron, okay, another very big damage dealer. She fell off a little with the new characters because they do more damage because they have all of the memo spreads, the new DPSs, so they have damage multiplied for 2. But she's very good, she breaks all the weakness of all the enemies with her ultimate, he does a lot of damage in area, she can work with whatever enemy you have. I mean, she can work with everything. And it's very easy to build her with a team composition. You can put with her out of character the same Pela if you want. Pela, Fugue, JIAOQIU, Kafka, Black Swan. You have a lot of characters that can work with her. So you can put her a very easy team with her. So it's a win. If you want to pull, it's not a problem. Then we'll go to the phase 2, ANAXAGORAS. I don't know exactly what he does, I only saw the video in the live stream, but I know that he is a, how to say it, a super premium Silverworth, maybe. He can put element weakness to the enemy with the skills, I think, and with the basic attacks, I don't remember well enough, but he put weakness on the enemy, that's the mechanic, more or less. And with the ultimate, he put weakness to every enemy, all of them, I think, if I'm not wrong, put all of the weakness. And with that, he gains his passive that does a lot of damage if the enemy has a mark in them when they have a lot of weakness. Probably will be a very good character. I will skip him because I don't know how I will end when I spend my Jades with CASTORICE, and I want Cypher, so I will skip him. But I think it's a very good character. Probably you can put him in different teams. He will be the damage dealer, but I think every buffer can work well enough with him, so I think it's a very good option. I don't know nothing about the Lycon yet, we don't have the information. Probably will be very good too, so maybe not Lycon dependent, because it's erudition, we have a very good Lycons of erudition, but will be very good, 100%. About the 4 stars, Tangen, well, it's clear that the best banner was the first one. These characters I will not say they are all bad, but they are very bad. Dangen is probably one of the worst DPS on the game right now. Of course, if you spend a lot of resources in him, and I mean a lot, he will do something okay. But as a standard build, he's very bad. Serval is another erudition. She can work in some teams, but is the worst erudition in the game, probably. She can work with the Herta. And out of that team, I don't know. She's not very good, not gonna lie. It's not a win, go for her. I mean, if you're a new player, she looks very cool, she looks good, but skip her, please. Don't go for her. And the last one is Mose, I think, I don't know. I have him in currently, I'm using him currently in one team with Xiao. He's very good with her. I mean, the best partner for Xiao probably is him as a 4-star. He does good damage and attacks a lot of times, that's very good for her. As a follow-up character, it's very, very good, not gonna lie. So, if you pull for ANAXAGORAS and you get both, it's a win. Second phase, let's see the run. Probably right now, one of the worst 5-stars in the game. I mean, he can be useful if you don't have any other action. Not gonna lie. Right now, as a follow-up attacker that he is, we have a better option like Xiao, like I said. The same Topaz, it's better than Ratio in my opinion. She fits more teams. So Ratio is very restrictive. You need to have a very good team for make him viable. So my suggestion is that don't pull for him. Of course, if you like him a lot, go for it. But if you are not sure or you are a new player, I think it's the best to skip Ratio, I'm not gonna lie. So that's the banners of the version 3.2. Let's do a very fast summary. CASTORICE banner, CASTORICE, yes, pull for her. Pela, yes. Gallagher, yes. Lynx, yes. FUGUE, it's a yes for me, without a doubt. JIAOQIU, 50-50. My opinion is that if you skip him, you are doing a good job, because you have better characters for ACHERON. See, I mean, ACHERON can work with more characters. JIAOQIU is one of the best, yes, but you don't need him for nothing. ACHERON, it's a yes for me. ANAXAGORAS, of course, yes. And Ratio, no, skip him. So that's my thoughts about this banner. As always, I will remind you now my rules for pull or not pull for a character. First one, I need to like the character. If I like the character, I will pull without problem. I don't care if it's meta or not. If I like it or enjoy it, I will go for him without problem. Second rule, I need the character. You need to ask that question. If you need the character, go for it without problem. You will not lose. If you don't need the character, but you like it, go for it without problem. But if you don't need it and you don't like it, don't pull for him. I don't care if it's meta or not. The thing about this game is that I need to, well, for me at least, is that I need to be comfortable with the characters that I played. So I only will play with characters that I like. If I don't like the character aesthetically or mechanically or whatever, I will not play and I will not pull for that character. It's easy. That's our mature rules. So nothing more to say. I hope that this video will be useful for you. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next videos. Bye bye.